The fossil evidence for human evolution is extremely weak, and the case for human evolution is driven more by speculation based upon very sparse evidence than actual hard evidence. I'd say the main thing propping up the fossil evidence for human evolution is an undying belief in materialist ideology. So when you go to a museum or you read some National Geographic article that contains some artist depiction of a hominid species, you need to understand that they're constantly trying to make the ape-like species look more like humans and the human-like species look more like apes. And this is pure imagination and speculation. It's not based upon hard evidence. It's based upon trying to put forth this imaginary case for this transitional lineage leading to humans. In the popular mind, Neanderthals are often thought of as being very brutish and primitive. But the reality is that they have been discovered with signs of high intelligence, including art and culture. Quite a few paleoanthropologists think that Neanderthals buried their dead. And in fact, it's very surprising to learn that Neanderthals actually had an average brain size that is larger than that of modern humans. So there are many paleoanthropologists who believe that Neanderthals were highly intelligent. A classic example is Lucy. In fact, Lucy is representative of what we often find. Many people think that she is this complete skeleton of this beautifully preserved hominid, and she is, except that we only have about 40% of Lucy's skeleton. And when they first discovered Lucy's bones, they were scattered across a hillside. In fact, one of Lucy's discoverers said that it was very likely that in the next rainstorm, many of her bones might have been washed away. So one of the big questions relating to Lucy is whether or not this collection of bones that we assign to Lucy actually belong to only one individual or even a single species. So for example, a couple years ago, it was discovered that one of the bones that we include in this fossil that we name Lucy actually belonged to something like a modern ape and was certainly not from a hominid Australopithecine. So there's this question of whether or not the bones that we ascribe to Lucy actually belong to a single individual or even a single species.